Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You're here with your girl Trish, and you are tapping in or checking in with me today so you can get your daily inspiration. I didn't do an upload yesterday, so I'm gonna be doing two videos today. And this video that I'm doing today was intended for yesterday, and then I'm gonna have a second video that I'm gonna be uploading, and that video is intended for today, if that makes sense. So it's like a retro, like a catch up or something that I'll be doing today. So my topic that I want to discuss with you guys today is being financially responsible. And I promise you guys, I'm going to try to keep this video as short as I can afford to. And I want to be as sensitive as well as I can afford to in this topic, because I know growing up, I didn't receive any actual financial management or money management lesson from my parents. I know they would have quotes like another day, another dollar. It's not what you earn, it's what you save. As long as you have a job, you can make plans. But it was never invest or, I have multiple stream of revenues, or it was nothing along that line. It was always just those simple quotes that they gave us. And when I started to so growing up, I wanted to be I'm gonna share something real quick with you guys about myself personally. So growing up, I wanted to become a surgeon. I loved and my love was towards animals. So I knew I wanted to become a surgeon, and I knew that I love animals. So I'm like, oh, maybe then, I was gonna become a veterinarian, something along that line. But it just didn't work out for me. And for those of us who know how the educational system works in Jamaica, once you get to in ninth grade, you have to start deciding which direction you're going. If you're going to the sciences or if you're going to business. And because of the sciences, it wasn't working out for me, I then switched and went to business. And then when I went to business, that's when I started to learn about the economy, money management, financial planning, all of that, because then I got into accounting, principle of business, all of those business subjects are what I started. Those classes I started attending, and that's the area or avenue that I went on or into. And because I love math as much as I do, accounting just felt like home for me. And then that's when I figured and find out that this is gonna be my niche. This is gonna be my area, and I just applied everything I got to it. So now it's an accountant and who is working towards getting into financial advisory. I am here to tell you that being financially responsible is gonna make you a better you today for the greater you tomorrow. And what that looks like and means is that the first thing I want to outline to you guys or share with you guys is two simple things. One, 25% of your net pay. And when I say net, I'm referring to your take-home pay. I'm referring to your directly deposited amount that's in your account. 25% of that amount should always be your savings. Always. Second, 25% should be for housing. Whether that's gonna be your base rent if you live in an apartment or a home or renting a room, of a roommate situation, whatever it is, that should be 25%. And if you own a home, you're a homeowner, it's gonna be your mortgage. Now, what that is, that's the principal and interest. I'm not referring to your PI. I'm not talking about your property tax and all the other good stuff. I'm just talking about your principal and interest for the mortgage, for your mortgage, right? Just a straight mortgage base. 25% of your income should be your mortgage, and 25% should be your savings. The other 50% is yours to take care of your overhead expense and whatever else you have going on with you, entertainment, whatever. 50%. Now, if you're in that, if you are able to stand within that ratio, in that portion, in those percentage, You are great. You this video is not for you if you're within that window. If you are not within those windows, this video is a video for you. And I want you guys to get your pens and your paper or pencil, because this is for you. Now, if you are not falling within the percentage I just told you before, we have homework. You have homework. And again, a better you today makes a greater you tomorrow. So now you have homework. For starters, your homework is going to be for you to make a list of all your expense. And when I say all your expense, I mean all your expense. From a pin to an anchor, write it down. How much is it that you spend? And then after you're done doing that, you're going to put down how much it is that you have after you pay for home, whatever amount it is you have left over after you've paid for housing. What is that amount left over from your net pay? And see if that number matches with the expense detail list that you just did. Now, if you're in the red, meaning the expense is higher than the difference of your net pay, which is your net pay less your housing amount, then guys, we're going to have to go up through the expense line by line and start tightening up. Start tightening up on what that looks like. So if your meals and entertainment line says $600, then we going out too much, we eating out too much, you know. Or if it says your toll is $200, we need to stay off the toll road just a little bit more. Or if it says your clothing expense is X, Y, and Z, well, we probably need to slow down on the purchases of clothing and so on. If it says your groceries is $700, $800 to the month, we're probably buying too much groceries. You know, just stuff like that. We need to go through, or we need to check it. Or if it's a situation where your power bill is $300, $400, $500, well, we probably need to start looking at a different power company. And just little stuff like that. Just go through your expense and try to find out what else is out there for you. If your insurance for your vehicle, if you have a car, is too high, you probably need to pick up the phone and start shopping around for another provider. Just stuff like that. Just shopping around and figuring out a way how you could bring your numbers down. Now, if after going through all of that, you are able to see that the difference between your remaining income after housing has been deducted, and your expense, there is a difference. Now, that's what we are going to start capping as our savings. Now, your job is to ensure that whatever that number at the bottom looks like, so in companies, they call it profit. For us, it's savings. We are that number for us in our home when we do this, again, for companies, we call it the income statement, the P&L. For us in our home, it's called our saving plan. So this net number at the bottom, whatever that number is, you start calculating it percentage wise. So is that number falling in double-digit percents? Yes, no. If it's not, then you probably need to go back up again and start combing through your expenses, see where you can shave things again and you can save. Is it a thing that you're eating out too much? Maybe you need to look into start taking your own lunch. Is it a thing where your petrol is X amount or a certain amount or so? If you're not running like a car service or something, you don't need to be spending so much petrol. So maybe that doesn't mean that you probably need to control the way you drive. Maybe you're driving around, you shop like me, you go from store to store. Control your route. Start at the store that's furthest from home and start working your way back. So it's like, it would be like, based upon your navigation from the furthest store to your house, the next store that's on the way, coming closer to your house. Like stuff like that, just to save on your gas. Instead of riding around here, leaving your house, running to the store over there, to come back close to your house to shop at the store that's 5 minutes from your house, to only to go after you're done there to go to the store that's 15 minutes from your house, which you could have stopped at the 15-minute store on your way from the furthest store, and just plan your route. There's so many things that we can do. And sometimes you'll be like, oh, Trish, it's only $5, it's only $10, it's only $15. Like, I waste that all the time. But the $5, $15, and $20 could be in your pocket, contributing to the number you have at the bottom, which in companies, again, it's called a profit. For us, it's called savings. It could be contributing to the savings at the end of the calculation, meaning you could have more money saving. And again, a better you today makes a greater you for tomorrow. Again, come back to the quote that my parents said: once you have a job, you can make plans. The more you save, more plans you can make, more trips you could take. You have your little vision board of the stuff you're trying to accomplish. The closer you get to it, it's just us being more responsible in the way how we handle or carry ourselves, the way we show up. If after you have done all that we have talked about now, and you find that you're still unable to save anywhere near the 25% that I told you earlier, so maybe you're falling maybe 20%, 18%, you're still in a good spot. That's a sweet spot to be. But if you are less than 18%, guys, you are in the red. So either you probably need to have another stream of income, like a second job, or you probably need to start working towards a promotion so you could get that raise, and not just the little raise on where you are, but that jump so you could gap the difference. Or you probably need to look into just finding another job altogether somewhere else that can cover these expenses. But we have to be responsible. We have to find a way to break the cycle of just getting by, because I don't believe in getting by. I believe in we doing the thing. That's what I believe in. And so many of us, we have concerns. We cry, we complain, we get frustrated. We feel like we're not making any headway, this, that, and the third. Maybe we just need to work with what has been given to us and just make it work. And guys, if the Lord see you making it work, He is going to help you and take you and put you in a better position, that you will be able to be comfortable and even be able to reach back to others. But as long as He sees that you're making the little that you got work, guys, I'm telling you, He's going to take you places. Listen, coming from someone who is studying financial advisory, and also someone who's a strong believer in God and knows that as long as God is with me, He's on the job, He loves me, He wants what's best for me. And if I'm applying myself and I'm making what He gives me work, He's going to reward me. He's going to reward me for being a good child, a good soldier, for just being someone who is just doing His work. Guys, I'm telling you, guys, it works. I'm telling you, it works. Again, if you fall within the percentage I stated earlier, if you're able to save 25% of your net pay, and your housing expense is 25% of your net pay, and the other 50% you're able to sustain yourself by taking care of your expense and even leaving a little bit more change. So in that case, you'll be saving more than 25%. This video is not for you. If you're falling below these percentage that I quoted earlier, this video is for you. And guys, please believe me when I tell you it works. I'm telling you guys, it works. And if you have any question or any concern, please guys, drop down in the comments and let me know. Guys, please remember to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so this way each time a new video has been uploaded, you will be notified. 1. And 2, guys, share the video. If there's anyone out there that you believe needs to hear this, please share this video with them as well. Guys, I love you. I want the best for you. And remember, guys, better you today makes a greater you tomorrow. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned. I'll have my second video uploaded, which is my inspiration that is intended for today. Thank you guys. I love you. Take care. Bye.